Hello again and welcome to the Energy Academy. Because the supply and demand of electricity are never totally balanced, settlement in ERCOT needs to take place on a close to real-time basis. After the results of the day-ahead market have been posted, generation and load resources in ERCOT have until 1 hour before the start of a given operating hour to adjust their offer and bid curves for what is known as the real-time market. In one sense, the real-time market is where the action happens, the actual physical dispatch of generation and load resources to meet demand at the lowest cost. Dispatch occurs every 5 minutes through Security-Constrained Economic Dispatch, or SCED. SCED is an algorithm that evaluates real-time bids and offers, as well as grid constraints, system frequency, and forecasted changes in generation and demand, in order to determine the most cost-effective dispatch of resources. With this information, SCED dispatches resources to meet projected demand at the next interval. The cost of resolving transmission constraints is also factored into this, which, as we know, causes the difference in prices between settlement points. Even though dispatch occurs every 5 minutes, settlement actually happens on a 15-minute basis. Each 15-minute settlement period is divided into 3 5-minute SCED intervals. The price for these settlement periods is just the mean of the prices for those 3 SCED intervals. But what actually happens within those 5-minute operating intervals? Every 5 minutes, 24/7, 365, ERCOT initiates its state estimation process. During state estimation, ERCOT receives data to determine the power flows at each piece of transmission and generation infrastructure across the entire grid. And the aggregated state of all of these power flows is known as the base case. Once it has a full view of how much power is flowing where, ERCOT carries out contingency analysis. Contingencies are simply potential events that may cause transmission congestion. And ERCOT takes action to resolve these contingencies, which often means redispatching generation. And it does this through SCED. SCED sends dispatch instructions or base points to resources. And those resources then turn up or down, balancing the system in the process. Now we know how ERCOT balances supply and demand in real time. We've already looked at how LMPs are calculated, but there's actually one more component that can contribute to prices at any given time. In the final episode, we'll take a look at price adders. See you next time.